tu me bouges trop.
That one's called the Shoal Tower. The other three have names. The baby doctor and worship record. And they built a number of large wooden worships there, including the largest sailing worship ever launched on the Great Lakes called HMS St. Lawrence. And for you nautical buffs, St. Lawrence was a 112-gun ship of the line. To be 1,000 years old, my daughter says that's so on the left. You see another group here on the Royalists came down after another day British general. Distillery of their own called Seagram's that lasts to this day. So these islands are a different rock than sits under Kingston. This is igneous metamorphic rock. It's 3 times as old as the limestone in Kingston. This is rock that's 900 million years old. Some of the oldest exposed rock you'll find anywhere in the world. This was once a 20,000-foot mountain range that stretched all the way from Scotland. So we're just going to very soon wend our way through a small group of islands in the Thousand Islands called the Admiralty Islands. They were named after the War of 1812 was run by the British. It first began to be noticed in the middle 1800s. Some of them on the islands themselves and on the shores of both sides, 500 room hotels. But the heyday last was slaughtered in France. And then after that came the Great Depression. And many of the islands were sold and their cottages were abandoned. Over to the right, and he also was noted because he went blind when he was very young in an accident. He taught himself carpentry to build while he was blind. Napoleon's hat. Le Chapeau de Napoleon. Season opening time for cottages in Canada is the May 20th weekend. Most of them are seasonal. Some of them are year-round cottages. They all have by boat, of course. They have a nice little museum that shows off some of those beautiful wooden fast smuggling boats that were used on the St. Lawrence River. the islands are privately owned. Their style, some like it very, very manicured and civilized, and others like it a little more wildernessy feel. On the left, a lovely island are called spooning bridges. They got nicknamed that during the late Victorian era. It was said that couples in love would go to the bridges at night for privacy and cuddle. So they got called spooning bridges. On the right, Little White Calf Island. The owner seems to like it a little more wildernessy feel. If you look down over the side, you'll see why we need a very experienced, very well. Not only means we can get very close to these beautiful islands, what it also means it's wonderful. And it's now a national park island. Coming up on the right is one of the very prettiest cottages called Lavignet on Lavignet Island. And they're friends with the captain. Please feel free to wave and they insist on waving. They're friends with the captain. Another beautiful home on the left. Actually assembled ashore and brought out here by boat and barge and put together like IKEA houses back around the turn of the on the right is Lindsay. If you go for a boat ride with your sweetheart, and as you pass the Island View, you look deeply into their eyes and whisper that you know where they are because they never bothered dating them, and that's all they are in the chart to this day. Straight ahead, we can go left or right of our island straight ahead. I sometimes have to advise. I think sometimes they try to fool me. In the distance is another huge Howe Island ferry in the dock there. It carries at least 3 cars, such a French chateau, but it's not. It's only about 30 years old. Magnificent home. And by 1861, there were more than people during the Civil War, not untypical of those coming down to the river. You'll notice everybody has a dog on the river, the farmers not excluded. They all were sent here by the King of France in 1670 from the King's own stables. He sent 70 mixed breed, several different breeds well known in France. And you can look as much as you want, you will never find a place called Cartagena in the British Empire. Because in every worship, got a pint of rum every day, watered half with water. And they call it grog. We'd be here in a couple of hours and stay overnight and have dinner in the island. You can see the boathouses and lawns coming down to the river. We don't know much about it. And the year before this winter, none of it froze at all. 1960s, much less today. But she succeeded. And because of 77 people at once to show off what he caught that day, it burned down sadly, and a new one has been built there. It's now a private home, a single family home. And I have a riddle for you. That fundraiser to be auctioned off because they got such good care. And when they auctioned it off in 1989,
That's what makes their flight fly.
nesting on all these little islands. And when they're not nesting, they fly up into the tree and they put fish poop all over the tree. And it kills the trees. And then of course the trees fall down. And as soon as the tree falls down, the farmers leave the island and find a better one with trees on it. We're going to learn about the owner of that one too. Just to head on the point, you see a boathouse with a big white door. And we know a little bit about the owner. He's the son of a man who invented those little evergreen-shaped air fresheners that you hang in the rear view water across the river. And the son decided he wanted a beautiful mansion looking west up the historic Bateau Channel into the sunset. Tens of millions of them now, and the hunters are making a dent. I asked a hunter, a friend of mine once, I said, so how come you guys aren't out there slaughtering cormorants morning, noon, and night for cormorant stew? And he laughed at me. He said, you don't know much, do you? He has almost the same tone.
And this particular boat ride, you can communicate with them. You can talk to them. You can talk to them.
Can you see our boyfriend? Yeah, it's right there. It's right beside the, towards me.
Okay.
Beside the
Oh, right. Thank you. Right. I'm just like, what is happening? I can't see that stupid thing. Thank you.
Ah, oui.